The Democratic nominee to challenge Senator Bob Corker is defending himself after being disavowed by the Democratic Party. Meanwhile, another candidate is asking for a new primary. Channel 4's Kara Kamori is here with these new developments. Kara.
Well, we first told you about Mark Clayton yesterday. He is an anti-gay activist and conspiracy theorist who won the race to take on Bob Corker. Today, he insisted he's a legitimate candidate and called on the Democratic Party chair to resign.
We have gone door to door.
More than 48,000 Tennesseans voted for Mark Clayton on Thursday. Today, he said that's the reason he is a legitimate Democratic candidate to take on Senator Bob Corker.
To get votes, you have to go out and ask people for votes. And that's what we've been doing. Just because somebody gets a lot of money from some rich people doesn't mean that somebody's going to go out and vote for them.
Clayton is an anti-gay activist whose main platform includes ending, quote, an Orwellian superstate that will swallow America whole, and shutting down the TSA. Yesterday, the Tennessee Democratic Party disavowed Clayton, citing his leadership position in a known anti-gay hate group. They believe the only reason he won is because his name was at the top of the ticket and the other candidates weren't able to get the name recognition necessary to garner enough votes.
This stuff about being on the top of the ballot, you wouldn't know it if you followed me around and talked to all the people who voted for me.
Now, candidate Larry Krim, who placed fourth, is calling on the Democratic Party to hold a new primary without Clayton. Krim believes if Clayton hadn't been on the ballot, then he alphabetically would have had the top spot on the ballot.
They just went off loose cannon.
Clayton says the Democratic Party's disavowal is wrong, and he says he wants Party Chair Chip Forrester to resign on Monday, or he will file a complaint with the Federal Election Commission.
He has crossed the line. As a Democratic Party official, we expect him to be condemned by the leadership at the national level.
Now, the Democratic Party released a statement about Clayton's demand, saying, quote, while today's media blitz feels like sour grapes, we'll not let it distract us from the important work at hand to elect real Democratic candidates who are focused on protecting the middle class through policies that value hard work, opportunity, and fairness. They say they are looking at options to correct the situation on the November ballot.